See, in Python, we have a module called Openpyxl. So using Openpyxl, we can create Excel files from Python code. Okay, we can create Excel sheets in the Excel workbook. So normally, whenever you create the Excel file, it creates a workbook. So in that workbooks, we can have number of sheets. Okay, from the Python code, you can create a workbook. You can create actually sheets. You can write data into different sheets. Similarly, when you want to retrieve, you can retrieve from the sheets. Okay, so you can manipulate Excel file from the Python code using Openpyxl. Also, you can create some charts in the Excel through the Openpyxl module. Okay, so now first of all, we require that particular library in our system. So for that purpose, from command prompt, we need to give this command pip, then install. Then we can write Openpyxl. This we need to give normally from command prompt. Pip is nothing but Python installer package. Then install Openpyxl. When we say it installs actually the Excel file. Openpyxl package it installs. Already if it is installed in your system, this gives actually the requirement is already satisfied, it says. In order to go to some G drive here, then the G drive, just type here cd Python CSV I put. So here I try to install again, pip install, then Openpyxl. What it says here, requirement already satisfied. Requirement already satisfied, it's giving this message. Okay, already that package is installed in the in our system in the side packages. This is the folder I have installed Python. G program files Python 3.10. This is lib and side packages. So in the side packages, all libraries globally they get installed. So we install globally in the side packages folder. Whenever you install something, automatically it's available in the side packages. These are what packages available with Python. Suppose if you create your own package, okay, or you have own module, that also you can create, but in a different way we use it. Earlier I have shown you how to use such things. Okay, now let us go with the Openpyxl and try to create few Excel files. Okay, so it's something like this. First of all, we need to import followed by Openpyxl. With this we open the package, or with this we import the module. Then after that, I even write here import CSV. There is another module called CSV that also we need to install. So just come to this, try to install CSV. So when I say CSV, this also, sorry. Here. I don't go with it now. CSV, then that's okay. So first, import Openpyxl. PyXL I have written. Why this is giving error? We'll see. It could not find a version that satisfies the requirement CSV from version 1. So in the pip it's not available. I have given same command like CSV. I'll see that. Later on we'll see that particularly. But now we work with the Openpyxl. So next thing in this, I should create here a workbook. For that, I write here WB. WB stands for workbook. Then here Openpyxl, and in this we have a method called load. We can say load workbook, or we can say here workbook. Here you can specify the name of the file. I put here 123.xlsx. So this file I would like to create. W equal to openpyxl.workbook 123.xlsx I created. The next thing is here SHT. sh is nothing but sheet. I write wb dot here active. This opens active worksheet. Normally this is the sheet 1. Okay. Then after that, I have to write something into this particular file. So therefore, I can actually write some content into this. Okay. So, but here what we require is some data. So when we have data, that data can be written into this. Okay. So normally we open the worksheet. Then in the worksheet, data can be written now. Okay. I'm going to open that particular thing, then try to write some data into this. Okay, so new workbook is getting created here. I have taken, then I write sh dot followed by cell. Then I put here row equal to 1 and column equal to 1. Active means current worksheet. In the Excel workbook, we have number of worksheets. Okay. So active is nothing but current worksheet. Whenever you create a new worksheet, by default, the very first worksheet comes into scenario. So that is nothing but active sheet. You have number of sheets. Whenever you create a workbook, you can create number of worksheets in that. By default, some 3 worksheets, I think they get created. Okay, when you say active, it's nothing but first worksheet. This is a newly created one. So it gives us very first worksheet. Then I write here column equal to 1. Okay, so row equal to 1, column equal to 1. Then this is value equal to, I put this as okay, new something like this I put. Here in the first row, first column. So first row, first column is nothing but A1. If you open Excel file, so in that you have number of rows A, B, C, D like that. Sorry, rows 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and columns A, B, C, D like that you have. So here row equal to 1, column equal to 1, nothing but A1 that is. Similarly, sh dot cell, once again, I write row equal to, right here 2, then column equal to 1. So this gives you in this A2, we come into A2. Put like this value equal to data. So what happens with this? It's going to put data in the A1 new, and in the A2 it's going to put data. Row equal to 1, column 1 is nothing but here A1. Row equal to 2 and column equal to 1 is nothing but A2. So A1 and A2. That means in different rows in the same column we are trying to add data. Okay. Then sh dot of cell. Similarly, I write row equal to 2, then column equal to, again I write 1. This is, in this case, it should not be row 2, it should be row 3. Then I write here dot value equal to, I enter some 1, 2, 3. Only string I am entering. Like this, first of all, I created here a workbook. Then I have selected active worksheet using sh equal to wb dot active. Then after that, I am trying to write data into A1, A2, and A3. When we say sh dot cell, that is it's selecting a cell. Row 1, column 1 is nothing but A1 cell. Row 2, column row equal to 2, column equal to 1. It is nothing but A2. Row equal to 3 and column equal to 1. It's A3. So like this, we have in the same column A1, A2, and A3. For that, we have data 1, 2, 3 here. Then after that, we have to save it. So in order to save this particular thing, we write like this. Workbook, then dot save, we write like this. Followed by, we can specify the name of the file here. Okay, we try to specify the name of the file. Here we need not specify any file name. We are not opening anything, so we don't require any file name there. But here we can specify this. 1, 2, 3, 4 dot xlsx. But where this is going to be created, in the same folder it will be created. If I come to the G drive, the file where I'm going to save in that, this is Python CSV. So in this folder, this has to be created. We'll see whether that gets created or not. Now come into this part of code, then save as. I want to save here this one, the G drive. Then this is Python, CSV. Here I put this as PyXL create. PyXL create, then save. The Python file gets created there. So from here, I want to run it. Python followed by, what was the file name I gave there? PyXL create. PyXL create dot py. So with this, it's going to create a new Excel file for us. If you look in the folder here, you can find that file. 1234 XLSX, you could find here the file. Okay, if you look at properties, it is having total 8 KB. But if I open from my system, it will not open because I don't have Excel in this. So in such cases, I can open that using Google Drive. From Google Drive, I can open that. So just open Gmail. You go to Drive. You try by upload that. Okay, so Drive, this is from here, upload files. Now from the G drive, whatever Excel file is created, that I try to upload. Python CSV, this is the file I just uploaded. Open. Then it is uploaded. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can search this one. So it shows that file. Now when I click on this, it will get opened. You can see here new data 1, 2, 3. So A is what? Cell, and column is 1. Okay. Column 2 and column 3. So like this, you have here total 3 data in the same cell. Sorry, in the same column. A1 is first column, A2 is second column, A3 is third column. Like this, this would create actually for us it could create Excel file, and we can see it from the Google Drive. Okay. Now let me close this. I'm closing this. Again, we come back to this one. So using here this particular piece of code, we could create a workbook, and workbook is saved as 1234.xlsx. Okay. So here Openpyxl is the module which we imported. In that we have a class called workbook. With help of that we created workbook object. So once workbook object is created, we are creating here, we are getting the folder of current sheet. Current sheet means sheet 1. You can have number of sheets. So first sheet is that. Then we are writing into that particular sheet. So sh is nothing but sheet here, sh.cell. With this you are assigning data to first row, first column, then second row, first column, and third row, first column. Then after that we save it as 1234.xlsx. So like this, this file is created for us. Okay. Now same file, suppose we have to now open the same file. So for that purpose, what we do, here I comment this. This part I'm going to comment. So comment, multi-line comment I can use. Here I end multi-line comment. Next thing, I want to open the same file. Then I write here wb open wb equal to, I would like to open an existing file. So for that purpose, I can say open file, then this is Excel, then dot load workbook. So using this function, I can open, and here I can give 1234.xlsx. I'm opening this file using this one. See, for multi-line, what I'm doing, 3 single quotes. In the beginning and in the ending, 3 single quotes. We have to use. This is multi-line comment. In the beginning you put this, and in the ending you put 3 quotes you need to use. 3 single quotes if you put, it's nothing but multi-line comment. Okay, now we are opening this. Once opened, we need to read what are the sheets available in that. How many sheets are in that? We are going to iterate those sheet names one by one. Here what I do, sheets equal to, write like this, okay, or SHS. It's nothing but sheets. This equal to, I write here WB dot get underscore sheet underscore names. Whatever worksheets are in that, I want to retrieve one by one. Then I would like to print them. Then here write for S in SHS. That means sheet names they are. Print, then say S. So with this code, I open the existing the workbook, which is 1234.xlsx, and one by one sheet names I want to retrieve and I want to print here. How many sheets are available that I am going to print in this here. Now I just save this. After that, once again I execute this here. It says only sheet. Only one sheet is available in that. So when you create from this, it will not create 3 sheets. Only one sheet is getting created. But normally when you do from Excel, it creates 3 sheets by default. So it's having only one sheet. Slightly I change the code and see what is the title of this. I put here s1.title. So title probably gives actually the sheet name there. So it is not available. No, it is available here. So default it is taking, but only it says sheet. There is no name for that particular sheet. So therefore, it is giving something like built-in method title of str object at. So we don't have anything here. Sheet name. Title is going to give you exactly sheet name there. So it doesn't have any name. Therefore, it does not give anything like that. Built-in method title of str object at giving like this actually. So we don't have any name there. Therefore, nothing. Legible we can see from this. Okay. So this one is going to give you how many sheets you have in the given application, given Excel sheet. Once again, when we run this, you get only sheet because we have only one sheet in that. Now let us try to add more sheets into this. Into the same file, we try to add more sheets. Then we can see the names of them. We can add more sheets into this. Then we can see their names. Okay. Now what I do in this, already this code is available for us. This part also I comment. Even this also again I comment. Now next step in the same code, what I do, I want to add more sheets. I write here WS equal to WB we have there. So WS means it's worksheet. WS1 I write. So worksheet 1, you can think like that. Equal to, here it is WB dot create sheet. So with this another worksheet can be created. Then we say this as cats. It's nothing but categories. We are going to create, say here, categories, then put here ws1 dot title. This equal to categories I put. Okay, the sheet title is categories. ws2 ws2 equal to again wb dot create sheet. Then I put here products. Okay, then here ws2 dot title, write this as products. I'm going to add one more thing called products. So 2 sheets I'm trying to create in this. Okay, Now next thing, what I do, I want to remove a particular sheet from that. Sheet 1 I want to remove. But before that, I want to save this. Later on we remove that. Here we write same thing. We are going to again use with the same name. We are going to save it. Okay, we'll save now the file. Then we can see that how the file is going to be now. So what happened now? It is created. This time we can have more file size. It is now 6 KB. Same file once again I upload into the Google Drive. Just come into Drive here. Then first I remove that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I search it. This I want to delete first. I click on. I select this. Then I want to remove this particular file. This is opening automatically. Okay, so therefore, I want to remove this file. Right click, then say remove it. The file has been removed. Now once again, what I do here, I'll upload the file. You can go to bin folder. In the bin folder, I empty it. Whatever in the bin folder I have, I'm going to empty that. Then again, I upload the file. The file name is here 1234.xlsx. This is the file I have created. So it's uploaded. Then once again 1234. I can search this one. We can get here this file. Again open the file. When we open the file, okay, you can see in the bottom the names, categories and products you have here. We have sheet, then categories, and other thing is what products we have here. So 3 names we created, those we were created with this. Okay, ws1.title categories. Second, third, this one you are saying. This is, first of all, we are opening the application, Excel workbook we are opening. So once we create Excel workbook, we want to add more sheets into that. So these are nothing but sheets. We can say all these are nothing but here sheets. When you click on this, another sheet also gets added. You can see one more sheet is added. Now, if you want to remove this, this can be deleted. What I created, I can remove that. Now, how many sheets have total? 3 sheets, whatever I created. Okay. So using this piece of code, already we had an existing sheet here. Sheet already created. We added further 2 sheets now. So 2 sheets are nothing but here ws1 wb.create sheet cats, and its title is what here? Categories. Title appears somewhere here. The sheet name is nothing but here title. We have these title names here. So when you don't have any title, automatically whatever sheet object is there, that name comes here. But when you put title, the title can be seen here. Same thing we are doing in this. Okay, so ws1.title categories. Then here ws2 also we created products. So 2 sheets are created. Now they are added to the given file here. We can see to the same Excel file, these are added. We could add to this particular thing here, categories and products. The next step what we do, I remove this again because I have to once again I have to upload that after removing the sheet 1. Now what happened here? We created cat sheet, then product sheet. These are available right now for us. Okay, so these are available. Therefore, here what I do, I can go with again multi-line comment here. I'll go with multi-line comment. Then I end here this one. This I can end here. Next step is what? The sheet 1 I have to remove. I should remove the sheet 1 from the given Excel file. So if you see here, we have already removed that file. Okay. So what happened there? The sheet 1 we had earlier, sheet we had, then categories and products we had. Now I want to remove that. So for that purpose, I can remove a sheet using sheet name. Then here we can write in this way. It is WB dot, then I write here remove sheet, followed by I want to go with the sheet name. So what is the name of the sheet? That is, it is nothing but here, just we had sheet only. Okay, so this is sheet. So this is nothing but sheet. I want to remove that sheet. Then we'll see after uploading again how that looks. Okay. Okay. What I use here. Instead of that, I should go with the remove. I should remove sheet, duplicated, then I can say just remove. I can come to this, then here in this, I write remove. Instead of saying sheet, I can just say remove, then remove the sheet. But still, sheet is not in list, it says. Therefore, what we do, once again, I comment it. This also I comment. I try to see what sheet names are available in this. Okay, we are getting sheet names totally. Then we try to print here what are the sheets available. Once again, come to this, then execute. It says sheet, categories, and products. Okay, then what was the problem in that? The problem was with the okay. I end this here. It was basically uppercase S. Because of that, it could not delete the sheet. Python is case sensitive. Now, let me save this and try again what it says this time. Still it says sheet is not listed, it says, but when we go with that, sheet is available. Earlier it was printing, sheet was getting printed for us. Sheet is available. When I say sheet, it's not getting actually removed from that. Okay. In such cases, just put sheet. Name sheet is not defined. Okay, we try to get actually very first sheet otherwise. We get the very first sheet, then we try to remove that. So go with this S1 equal to WD dot. We write like worksheets of 0. Worksheets of 0. So very first worksheet we retrieve from there. Then here put S1. Now this time it should be getting deleted. Now this is removed. And if I move the same file into here now into Google Drive, this time in folder, first I delete it. I can empty this. Then come to my drive, and from here I upload the files in this 1, 2, 3, 4 XLSX. So once uploaded, I can type 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I get here the file required file I'm getting. Then open this with the Google Sheets. Okay, in the bottom, if you see, we have only two things. One is categories, other one is products. We don't have many in this. We have only categories and products. The other sheet has been deleted here in this. So we could delete the other sheet successfully. So using this del command, remove command, first of all, we need to retrieve the worksheet 1. Its name is sheet actually. Then that sheet object we pass as parameter to wb.remove. wb is nothing but workbook. Workbook.remove, when you give sheet name, the sheet actually gets deleted. Okay, first of all, we open the worksheet, workbook. Then from there, we get the very first worksheet. Then after that, we are removing it. Once we remove, we save the file. Then what happens? The sheet will be permanently removed. So like this, you can work with the sheets also, worksheets also, you can work. So this program basically opens a workbook. Then first we have written data into different cells of the same column. Then after that, what we do, we are retrieving sheet names and we print it one by one. Then after that, what we are doing here, we are removing a particular sheet from the given workbook. Okay, so we added worksheets and we even removed them from the workbook. So like this, you can handle Excel from the Python also. And apart from this, we do other things. Next thing is here. Okay, so what we do, we try to add some data straight away into the file. Suppose we have some, we have data. We read data from the worksheet first of all. Then we try to print all the data here in this. Let us try to read data from the given workbook. So from there we try to do. But right now we don't have any data in the given sheet. If you open the sheet, we don't have any data. Once again, if you open, so just open with the Google Sheets, we cannot find any data here in this. Okay, so since we don't have any data, we cannot read. For that purpose, we should be adding data. So we have to add more data into that. For adding data, you can add data in different ways. Okay, so data, for adding data, you can actually okay. So let us add in the same way. Now, earlier what we added in the same way, we try to add here. Just comment once again here. This also we comment here. Let us add data into this. So here I remove the comment. Okay. Fine. Or else I can take this here, then put in this area. So at the end, we are trying to save it. We are opening the file, then we are trying to save the same file here in this. So other things are fine. So ultimately, we save, but 2 times we are saving it, which is not required. Only once at the end, it can be saved. Now, let us run this again. What happened now? It is saved. So we once again go to Google Drive. From the Google Drive, remove this. From here also I need to empty that. Then once again we upload the file. Upload files in this 1234 XLSX. What is the size now? It's 6 KB still. We open this. Once that's uploaded, you can search here 1234. Then search it. Now let us open this. Open with Google Sheets. Okay. Now where is the data coming? The very first sheet it is coming. It is coming in the categories folder. If you go to products, you cannot see data, but where it is coming? it is coming. That means very first sheet is going to be active sheet always. It's now coming in the categories folder. Whatever data we added, it's coming into categories folder like this. Using this piece of code, we added data into existing worksheet. We opened first workbook, then in the workbook, very first sheet becomes actually active sheet. So into the active sheet here, we have written at the end what we are doing, we are saving the file. Okay, we have added data and we saved in the very first sheet, that is nothing but categories. In the category sheets, we saved data, then here we are closing it. Now next step is, instead of adding data, this time we try to read data from here. We try to read data from this particular thing. Already I have opened that. I have an active worksheet. So from the active worksheet, I want to read it. So for reading data, what I could do is, first of all, we are opening. Then we need to read one by one from the given file here. So already the SH is available for us. Already we have opened the SH. Therefore, from here, we need to read data from the given sheet. So right here, per row in SH, I write like this. So from the given sheet, we are trying to take it. What we write for row in SH, then here we go with colon, then here write print. Okay. Here what we do, we try to put in the square brackets data dot value. We write like this, data dot value. Okay. Then here write for data in row. So from every row we take data and we try to print in this. We have written for row in sheet. One by one rows we are retrieving. Then we are trying to print data dot value for data in row. So from row, whatever data is available, all the data we take and print here with this. Now at the end, this time we don't require any saving mechanism. Okay, since it's not updated, saving is not required. Now we run, it should print data in the whatever Excel book we have. New data and 1, 2, 3 must be getting printed for us when we run this. It's saying new data and 1, 2, 3 because it has total 3 rows. In the 3 rows, how many column data we have? Only 1 column. New is available, data is available, 1, 2, 3 is available. So in what manner we are trying to print it? We are trying to print it in the, like a list we are trying to print. All the columns data we are trying to print there. So therefore with that, it is coming in the square brackets, we kept in that manner. If you look at the code, we are using here square brackets. So if we remove square bracket, it also can be printed now. We can print in this manner. Okay, we go with this, then we try to print again the data. So generator object is saying like this. Okay, then in such cases what we do, we can go with the square brackets only because we are using, otherwise what we have to do, we need to go with another loop there. Okay, if we use another loop, that will be coming properly. So here, just write for data in row. You put like this. Then here print data dot value. We can print like this. 1 by 1 value we take and we try to print in this. It says new data 1, 2, 3. So with the earlier syntax, with this what is happening? We are trying to print all the rows data like a list. But here what is happening? 1 by 1 data we are taking and trying to print individually everything. Okay, so this is going to print everything in the list, like in a single row it prints. But here what happens? 1 value is taken and it's going to print 1 value separately. So here in this, all values will come in the square brackets like a list it comes. But now in this what happens? It's going to print, this is going to print only individual value from the rows, and everything will be getting printed in separate rows, not in the same row, in different lines, it's going to be getting printed. Okay, so one by one value we are retrieving from the given sheet, and one by one we are trying to print here. So like this, we can iterate over the rows and it can be printed here.